Welcome to JK Today. I'm Joey.
And I'm Caden, and I'm tired as hell, and I'm not gonna take it anymore. But I'm still here, ready to party!
That's how we do it.
As I was doing that, I realized it might have looked a little weird.
There
But you may notice I have my son's slide whistle for the first time, because he took mine, so I took his. There you go.
Fair is fair.
And if you haven't done so already, please hit the like button, subscribe, and
Ring that bell.
ring it, baby. Man. Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, my son was not feeling well yesterday, so he slept most of the day. And then he was up all night till like 5 whatever in the morning.
Wow.
You know, so
And you still had to adult all day.
still had to do the adulting,
Yeah.
but TGIF, baby.
Yes.
Well, I guess not for you. TGIS. TGIS.
Yes.
Whoa, we had a little fall. Joey brought us some General
Schwartz.
Schwartz
Yeah, from San Luis Obispo.
Black Lager Central Coast Brewing.
So a local taste.
Dang, since 1998, huh?
Oh.
All right. Well,
I've heard of Santa Maria Brewery.
yeah.
So I haven't heard of Central Coast Brewery.
We need to go check out Humdinger Brewing.
Humdinger in
AG.
Old AG.
Yeah.
Oh, they have the best brunch.
Oh, you've been there?
Oh, yes.
Okay. They have like
Yes.
cool live music and stuff too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Actually, one of the weird things is now that I have half my kids are still at home and half my kids are adults, we have to like schedule times for us to like all be together. And so last time we did that was at Humdinger's.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's
So
cute.
we had a brunch on a Sunday and they had live music playing and it was fun.
Man, I love brunch.
It was a good time.
All right. So full disclosure, you've already had yours.
Yeah.
You got a little bit left there. I'm gonna let you top yourself off there,
Alrighty.
because I'm not sure I can finish this whole black lager.
It's dark.
It's been a while since I had a dark beer. Probably since the last time you brought one over. But I told you earlier, my favorite log is Black Butte Porter. Wherever it's
Yeah.
from.
Well, I mean,
I haven't had one of these.
in all fairness, you did pick up a stouted out
Okay,
coaster to fit
that's true.
my section.
And I got the Hoptastic.
Yes.
Hoptastic, because I'm an IPA guy.
Yeah.
I got the old Mind Haze, 9.5%. If this
a
doesn't
party.
work out, cheers, buddy.
Yeah, cheers.
Oh, I feel like I'm drinking coffee right now.
Yeah. It'll pick me up.
Oh, okay, that's pretty good. I found some more kettle brand 7-layer
7-layer.
dip chips.
Nice.
I didn't think I was gonna see them again because I thought they were just
One time.
tailgate edition, you know, the grocery outlet.
Yeah. Hey. They're delicious.
All right, so last week we had Bitcoin all-time highs.
Right.
It's not like we had all-time lows, but we had a nice little dip, right?
Yeah. I would say in the last month and a half, it's been the most volatile. It's had the most swing.
Okay, yeah, there was the largest daily candle or something like that, I think.
So that's what I was looking for, the daily candle.
But in the bull market, those dips are for buying because they
Yeah.
like shot right back up, but then went right back down, and now it's down a little bit again. But
Yeah.
it's just what Bitcoin does, man. We're not even to the halving, not for another
What?
month, I
Month?
think.
Yeah.
Maybe
Just
maybe
under
less than a month.
Yeah, just under a month. Yeah.
It's gonna get wild.
Coming up on the end of March next weekend.
So, man, where does the time go?
Flies by.
Almost. It's thick. It's thick like coffee almost.
Yeah, it is.
Almost finished Ricky Stanicky.
Okay.
Very, very good. Like
It's staying good.
Like I said, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually laughed out loud hard. Which doesn't happen too often anymore. I guess because I don't really have a whole lot of time to watch them anymore. But yeah, it just reminds me of just like kind of like The Hangover
Okay.
and the buddy best friends kind of
Kind of
comedy. Like they
comedy.
go on a trip and get in trouble and blah blah blah. Stuff happens and it's hilarious.
Yeah.
So good. What is also good, but yet kind of bad, kind of really bad for my childhood memories.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Quiet on the set.
Quiet Onset.
Quiet on set.
What was it? The dark stories.
Nickelodeon.
Oh man. This really hits close to home because man, I watched all those Nickelodeon shows. That was my time.
That was after school and on the weekends. That's what was on TV. It's crazy.
The dark side.
Is it the dark side?
Of
The dark side
kids'
of kids'
TV.
TV.
Yes.
Yeah.
So I only watched the first episode with Amanda Bynes.
Okay.
But you said you finished it
I
already?
finished all the 3 episodes they have out. We kind of binged them, and it's a lot. Like it.
Yeah, that's something.
It's
Definitely something.
Yeah, it's definitely crazy to know that. I think this was in the first episode, so if you haven't seen it, spoiler alert, but I think you've already seen this part where in the span of like a month or so, like 3 people were convicted as pedophiles on the Nickelodeon set.
Jesus.
Like,
No, I haven't got to that part yet.
oh, sorry.
Whatever. I mean, it makes sense. I guess.
It's leading up to it. But yeah, it's pretty crazy because like I haven't watched those shows since back then. It's a good intro.
It is a good intro.
But like thinking back, like yeah, like there was definitely some adult influence in the humor that was going on.
Yeah, watching those old clips back,
Yeah.
I was like, well, yeah, I guess I kind of do remember that. Yeah.
Oh. But anywho,
On a much better note,
okay.
I had no idea until like today, or maybe I think I saw something about it last night. But did you ever watch the X-Men cartoon series? X-Men 97.
97.
Oh, did you tell me about?
No, I just saw it this week too.
Okay. Do you watch the original?
Yeah, I watched them.
Because that was life. That was life.
It was.
Back in the 90s.
And I think I even have like a 96 or 97 complete X-Men comic card set.
Holy crap. I think I have some of those too. I definitely have a bunch of comic books.
Wow.
But it's gotten great reviews, so
Yeah.
I am stoked
to
check this out.
It confused me at first, but
You thought it was the original?
I thought it was the original. I thought they were just
Because they have the
replaying it.
original.
I thought they were just replaying it.
Right.
But it's new episodes animated like 97.
Oh man.
So it's like I'm really excited.
Oh, I'm
It's
so
gonna
excited.
be. It's not gonna be like, new age version. It's gonna be like that original, like, feel.
Man, this is like drinking coffee.
Yeah.
It's like cold coffee.
It's morning somewhere.
That is true. Yeah, man, I can't wait to. I actually, while I was working today, started like watching the recap of all 5 whatever seasons of the original.
Okay.
So I remember watching most of it. I think there was definitely a few later on episodes that I never saw, but so much to watch. So much to watch. What you got?
Well, I was gonna say there's another historical drama that I've been watching.
All right.
This one's on Hulu called Shogun.
You're into that.
It takes place in like 16th century or the 1600s.
I'm noticing a pattern here.
Wow, I love historical dramas.
Okay.
Like, give me like a royal family drama.
Game of Thrones.
Game of Thrones, I didn't really get into
Okay,
because that was
neither
more
did
fantasy.
Neither do we.
But
then I hear it's great. So.
there's The Last Kingdom
All right.
that we got
I remember you
into,
talking
and
about
that was more like based on actual events of like the Vikings interacting with the English monarchy and all of this stuff. So like that kind of like based on real stuff really interests me.
Did you ever catch Vikings?
Mm-hmm.
Edge
Yeah.
was on that. Adam Copeland,
Oh yeah,
pro wrestler. Yeah.
nice.
Oh.
That's a good show.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it takes place in 1600 Japan, and it's like
Shoguns.
where like the artillery, like cannon fire and that sort of stuff, was first coming out, but in Japan, like the samurai were like they were like defiant and saying like our arrow is better than a cannon, and like so it was like very cutting edge for their time, like introducing the cannon.
Huh.
It's pretty cool.
Well,
Pretty good stuff.
man, I don't know how I'm gonna have time to check out all of these shows. Because there's a new show, The Valley. The Valley with Jax. Jax.
Oh,
Jax.
Jax.
I can't even remember his last name. Whatever. Jax from Vanderpump Rules.
Okay.
Also, Villain's House, which was really good. Still only a few episodes in on that. But, man, it's like watching the first episode of The Valley. It's like, it's basically life now.
Really?
Minus all of the money. But,
Yeah, that's a big part.
talk to me after the bull run.
Yeah.
Maybe that'll be life. We'll see.
Yeah. Give us a month and a half and check in.
Oh, and they are smart. They are very smart because we were watching Vanderpump Rules.
Okay.
And it was Jax made this like surprise appearance on the show because he's not on this season.
Gotcha.
And then they're smart because it leads you right into the Valley after Vanderpump Rules ends. We didn't even know it was out. We're like, genius.
That transition.
Genius.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah, we're hooked. We are hooked. Just like I'm hooked on the 7-layer dip.
7-layer
Oh, man.
dips. What else we got this week?
Yeah, your kids want some games?
Yeah, so yeah, my youngest one is baseball game this week, and my middle son, he won his basketball game this week. So shout out to them. Good work. Good teamwork. But yeah, it's all about basketball and baseball right now.
Aye.
Got baseball in the morning. Yeah.
Well, the only time I got for games is this one right here.
Oh!
This one right here. It's time for
Would you rather? Would you rather? Woo!
Do us up.
What do we got?
Do us up, Joey. Hit us with that first question.
All right, that first one is: would you rather have 5,000 unread emails in your inbox,
Oh God, no.
or never unpack 5 boxes in your living room after you move?
I guess I'll go with emails because they could just be like spam or something, right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a weird one.
I'll go with emails too. Funny story though, that this reminds me of my very first apartment. I got with this buddy of mine named Ryan.
How old were you?
I was 21. 21. And
First time out on your own?
no, I actually moved out when I was 16.
I remember you saying something about that.
But it was I had like rented rooms at people's houses.
Gotcha.
So this was my very first like my own apartment.
Gotcha.
Or
Right.
shared apartment. And I mean, granted, this time rent was like maybe like $850.
Man, never gonna find that again.
For a 2-bedroom apartment.
Never gonna get that again.
and man, were we struggling sharing this apartment. Our furniture literally was our Rubbermaid storage containers with like pillows on them for like the couch.
Real bachelor status right there, huh?
And like the cinder blocks and like a board to have the TV on. And it was so that never unpacking 5 boxes. That was my very first apartment.
Yeah. That sounds about right. Sounds about right. Yeah, I'm sure I did the same.
Yeah, it was crazy. Crazy times.
All right. What else?
Let's see. Always have puppies to cuddle, or a state-of-the-art Japanese toilet.
Oh, give me that Japanese toilet, baby.
I'll try the technology.
Yeah, those are like $3,000 or something crazy.
Yeah. Have you,
the South Park episode?
Well, there's a South Park episode, but I was gonna say there's a Bob's Burger episode.
Oh,
where Gene finds this like AI toilet.
Yeah, I did see that one.
Yeah, that's a good episode.
It's great,
and he becomes best friends with the toilet.
That's great. You're bringing back all kinds of memories. Maybe that's what I was thinking of.
I'd hope to see a toilet like that one day that could just talk to me.
Dude, have you seen? I just saw something earlier. Some like 11-story building in like Japan. I'm guessing Tokyo.
Yeah.
Do you know how far ahead they are? Like, have you
they're so advanced.
Have you seen Tokyo? Like, man, I want to go to Tokyo.
You see some of their how efficient like some of their like hotels are.
Yeah,
like they're literally just like a sleep pod where business happens like outside of that facility, but you are literally there to sleep. And it's like a little tube that you sleep in. That's crazy. Imagine walking down the street and being like, I'm going to take a nap. I'm going to rent a tube for a couple hours.
I want to go to Japan. I think that's on my bucket list.
Well, that's going to happen.
It's got to.
Well,
it's a long-ass flight, but it's the longest flight you ever took.
Oh, the longest flight I ever took was from, let's see, Denver to South Carolina. Actually, probably Florida to Phoenix.
Okay. What's that, like 6 hours? 7?
Yeah, it was like 6. Not too bad. The layover, that was a crazy. That trip took me 20 hours to get to Florida. I had an 8-hour layover in Phoenix.
At least, I don't know.
And
it took a 16-hour trip to freaking Australia. And even though it was super nice, like, it wasn't first class, but it was super nice, freaking nicest plane I've ever been on.
No.
Even though the seats and everything were real nice, it was rough still. 16 hours.
16 hours, yeah.
In the air.
Yeah.
Pretty nuts.
That's pretty nuts.
Kind
of makes you feel uneasy at times.
Like, yeah, it's like you don't even know where you are. You're like off and on sleeping. And it was weird.
Yeah, it was crazy. Going over the Gulf of Mexico because I was in Orlando. Like the turbulence there was crazy. Like it felt like I was in like bumper cars. It was like whoosh.
I've never had a crazy turbulence experience.
Yeah.
A little bit, but
yeah. That was the only time like the flight attendants even had to sit down.
Oh,
That I've been on a plane. Like it was pretty
that's when you know it's intense, right?
pretty turbulent.
All right. Well,
Anyway,
what else? Couple more.
Oh wow, here we go.
I think it's raining.
I was just gonna say that. I think the rain came
Wonder
in.
if the mic's gonna pick up the rain.
Maybe baseball will be canceled tomorrow.
Oh, it probably will, huh?
Darn.
Congratulations.
Cheers. Be in a relationship that lets you kiss other people, or be in a throuple.
Isn't that like the same thing, kind of? No. Huh.
I'm gonna go be in a relationship that lets you kiss other people, because then I could choose not to.
Yeah.
Being in a throuple relationship,
That's a whole nother.
You're in the relationship. You can't
That's a
really.
whole nother one right there. One's enough, you know.
Dang. Tell me.
Or would it be easier because you'd have some extra help, maybe?
It's like, it's their night tonight.
They're gonna have to help with the laundry.
You're right. See what was behind it. I couldn't even go to the next one. Oh, that's good stuff. See what's behind every closed door, or be able to guess the combination of every safe on the first try.
Oh well, come on.
Come on. That's not even a guess.
Yeah.
I would much rather know the combination.
Yeah, there's not much behind a door except a room.
Yeah.
Or something, right?
And it's not like we're playing Price is Right.
These questions.
Oh.
I don't know about these would you rathers.
So it's your turn.
All right.
What do we got?
All right. Speed round.
What kind of memories do these conjure up?
Speed round. Never get to use deodorant or never use shampoo again.
Dang. I'm going to go with never use shampoo. Because I can use conditioner and at least my hair will be clean. If you can't use deodorant, what are you going to use?
I guess you could use body wash, right? Does it have to be shampoo?
Right, exactly. I think there's more options to wash your
That's
hair.
fair.
Than to...
That's fair. Be able to lift 4 times your own body weight or be able to jump 3 times your own height.
Oh, I'm going to go with jump 3 times my height. Wow. That'd be cool.
But also 4 times your own body. That's a lot.
Yeah. I'm not going to say how much I weigh, but that'd be 800 pounds.
Carry the one. Okay. See, that would. See, I feel like the strength would be more useful than the jumping because how often are you gonna use the jumping? I guess you go in the NBA or something.
But see, what I'm thinking is to possess that sort of strength, your mobility would be limited. That's where I'm going with.
But what if it wasn't?
Like you get so buff, like
It doesn't say anything about getting that buff.
Like you can't touch your hands together. You're like.
Oh, it was just like your mutant power, you know?
That's true. Then I'd go with strength in that case.
Because jumping's cool, but like, how often are you going to use it?
I think I'd find a lot of uses for it.
Actually, yeah, maybe. Jumping up in the rafters.
It's like your competitor has to use a ladder. You just jump on the roof and clean those eaves.
Chewing on the mic.
Good stuff.
Give or receive? I've already given my all. Oh, you're a giver, huh? You're a giver.
I'm gonna go with give.
I'll receive. I'll receive.
I
just to play the yin and yang here.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to mainly because of how many kids I've had. Like, I feel like all I do is like give everything I have to them.
Well, then see, you need to
And I-
need to receive. You know.
For example, like me and my wife, for example, have never been on a honeymoon. We've been married for 11 years. Never been on a honeymoon because we've just never saved for that experience. We've always like kept our kids in sports or whatever for the kids. So, but now that they're older, it's like our time. We are starting to do more for each other now than in the past.
Have you guys ever gone on like a trip just with yourselves?
We've gone on 2
Just by yourselves?
by ourselves. One to Phoenix. We saw Flogging Molly play on St. Patrick's Day.
See, that's kind of that could kind of be considered. You know?
And then
I don't know.
the other one was it was a work trip of mine, but she went with me. We went to Chicago.
That's right. Okay.
So
I'd say more the first one.
yeah, the first one was definitely just a trip.
So you could consider that, right?
Yeah,
I mean, because now, like,
but I mean,
what's gonna
one in 11 years. But we are starting to save for next year. We want to go on a European trip.
Oh man,
We haven't quite decided where, but kind of aiming towards like Rome.
Rome?
See like
that'd be cool.
the ancient ruins and that sort of stuff.
I gotta go to Greece, man.
Because I've always wanted to go to Ireland,
Right? We've talked about this.
but she's always wanted to go on like a tropical beach vacation. So we're kind of like meeting in
Just go to Mexico if you want a tropical beach vacation because it's gonna be a lot cheaper.
Well, I don't know. The cartels are kind of shooting up the areas.
Nah, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. I mean, maybe I don't know. Don't take my advice. Not financial advice.
So anyway, but our goal this year, like other than saving, is to get our passports this year.
Oh.
So we have like milestones we want to achieve while we're saving for the trip.
That's fair.
Yeah. So, but this bull run might
it might make all your dreams,
accelerate the
dreams
process.
come true. And speaking of dreams, would you rather remember all of your dreams or be able to control your dreams?
I'd rather remember my dreams. I feel like I very rarely remember my dreams.
But you could just write them down, which I did used to do for a little while, and then I would remember them.
How do you write them down if you don't remember them?
Because like when I wake up, like when you wake up and you're like, "Whoa, that was a weird dream," and then it's gone, unless it's like really burns into your brain.
Yeah.
You know, like do you remember any dreams that you've had?
Very, very rarely.
You never had any standout dreams that you remember?
Like very rarely. There's like a couple, like in my lifetime that I remember.
Yeah.
Like, and usually when I wake up, I'm like, "Crap! What do I need to do today?" Like,
I'll tell you what I need to do.
what do we need to do?
Hey, get the hell out of here!
All right, the rain's.
We're burning up time. It's raining. We're dropping slide whistles. We're running out of chips. We're running out of pistachios. Running out of beer.
Drink.
Cheers.
We love it, and we love you.
Yeah, so please like, subscribe, ring the bell.
Ring the bell.
Until next time. Is this how we do it?
Yep. I'm Jay.
And I'm Kay.
And this is JK today.